Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
You know you love me. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Listen, you know, today is my fast day. I'm trying out new stuff over here that's showing us that we can do. So I'm putting up a poll, if you will. We'll start using that, especially on Friday nights, where we will start asking questions like, well, whose team are you on? Or, you know, something like that. As we go throughout these arguments, I'll be able to put some polls up. But we're going to try it out today with just a did you like today's episode? Yes, indeed, or no, not really. Okay. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday night fish fry. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. We got to unlock this panel because, baby, I'm about to let Miss Darlene have it. And I'm about to let anybody have it. They're coming up here trying to defend her because you liked her jumping all down Eva's back. Because y'all know good well that woman knows she ain't. And then listen. Today they had said, listen, is we about to meet Marcel's wife? Because they talking about how they be hanging out. Now they separated and they about to get a divorce. For real, for real. I thought they was playing. But Miss Darlene is a piece of work. I do. She's something. A lot of people were saying that they don't feel like she fits or whatever the case. But you know, I think she coming on in there. Give her a minute. Now she got to let her cook. Let her cook. You know? And I don't know. Miss Darlene done struck a nerve with me and anybody that want to come up here trying to defend her on tomorrow night, baby. We gonna tag team, y'all. We are. I can see you being happy that somebody said something to Leslie, but that lady did the same thing to Naomi that she doing to Eva. Eva ain't did nothing but sat down there and be nice. Eva can't help who her doggone mama is. She did not stand in the baby pool and said, give me that crazy lady over there. That's the one I want. That ain't what happened. And she still stuck with this lady until we find out that Nicole is really her mama. But anyway, I want to argue. I'm mad. I want to argue. So I hope y'all do too. Anyway, thank y'all for coming out, hanging over here with me. But you know, Thursday's my short day, so let me get to it, okay? Hold on, let me turn my comments on over here so I can see them. So I can at least peek at them while we're talking. Let me turn this down because I know it's about to come on loud. Give me a second here. Let's get adjusted because I literally got out of my car, ran upstairs, jumped in this seat, took off my coat, jumped in this seat, and turned stuff on. Because I be trying to get here on time. When I tell y'all I'm going to do something, I try to do it. I had to tell you yesterday, I think I got burned out a little bit, y'all. I'm tired. This thing over here, you know, I be calling no names because, you know, I don't want the thing mad at me, you know. But this thing over here be playing too many games, y'all. If y'all kind of, like I told you, I can't get into it, but it be on my nerve for so much work that is done over here, for so much time that I spend over here, be on my nerves. But, you know, we got to keep forward because, you know, maybe I can slide up under the radar one day. I might have to stop pretending like I'm a white lady over here so I don't have to get so much smoke. I'm just saying, I might get better something if I might have to check in and start talking differently when I come on here and just be like, oh my God, I can't believe that Nicole behaved this way. And how could she? I mean, did you see what happened today? I might have to change my thumbnail. I I might be Miss Jen, the little white lady that's doing it from now on if I want to. I'm just saying. I might have to just come on one day and just be like, oh my God, I cannot believe the way that Nicole behaved and how Danny stepped in and she did such and so and so. And then I thought to myself, how could you do that? I mean, really? Y'all may have to just deal with it. Cause I can't put up with the shenanigans behind the scene. I cannot. And if it means what it's gonna take for me to get equal time, I'm gonna have to do what I got to do. All right, anyway, let me go on and get into this. I ain't got no pictures for y'all because y'all know today Thursday now, but I do have some pictures from when I didn't get to talk about this. Well, no, I still have the pictures in from when Darlene got up there and showed out. I still got those in here. So anyway, I might click on these if the name come up. Now, it's password day over to the Smitty Martin's house. And that being the case, they do it the old-fashioned way. They write down the password and they stick it up under something, and like a random object in the house. So they put it under the random object, and today is password day, and the kids ain't impressed. They're like, "Why are we still doing this?" Like, well, it's tradition. It's what the family do. It's what we always did. And we started doing it because Paw, that ain't his name, but that's what I'm gonna call Vernon. Paw would be losing the passwords, and he was the only one that could never remember what they put it up underneath. Because every week, I think they put it under the same thing, but they just changed the password and put it under, like a vase or something like that. So whatever. So anyway, June, they want. She's telling Samantha telling him how she wants June to come to the cotillion, and so she was like, "I'm trying to talk her into it." So Smitty gets a call from Rashad, who over there in that alley of doom. He wants Smitty to be cool, and they can't. He said because they can't find out that a reporter is sniffing around that hospital. So I'm just calling you to tell you to play cool around there, and he says that. Don't worry about it. I got it. So meanwhile, at the hospital, somebody walks up on Ashley wearing some spyglasses, which was cool. But I know it was shot through spyglasses. You could just tell. But anyway, it was kind of cool because it was like, who's sneaking up and around and walking around looking at people? Y'all know y'all got to be careful sidebar with them spyglasses, because a lot of people using them things now. You don't even know they recording you and talking to you. Okay, getting your face on camera and whatnot. Elaine, you do the same thing? Okay. Oh, I forgot to say hey to who was in. Okay, so before I get out of here, I'm gonna say hey to who in the chat. Anyway, there'll be more y'all in here at the end anyway. And I can come through and say hey. Okay, so anyway, now down at the police station, Marcel and Elon are talking, and Marcel and Elon are talking, and they're talking about, and as they're talking, Leslie comes in there with some donuts and hands them to Marcel, and she's like, I just want to thank you for your service. And then Elon was like, y'all, you need to get your little girlfriend, and y'all start meeting someplace else. And she was like, why I got to do that for? I'm a high-toned citizen around here. What I got to do that for? I can do what I want. I pay your salary, sir. Lest you not forgot. That mess is something else. But anyway, at Orphe Jean's, Naomi meets up with Darlene, and June chats it up with them for a few minutes. And I thought she was about to be mean to June when she walked away, like, oh my God, I can't believe that homeless woman. Because you know that's how you is, Darlene. You know you mean, girl. But anyway, she's like, oh, man, I thought this was what you was about to start up, because this is all you've been giving since you got here, Darlene, anyway. But I was glad to see you could calm down and be a little bit kind, nice, warm, inviting. She was talking to her for a few minutes, and she said that she didn't. Hold on, let me see, because baby, I was writing fast, but that didn't last. Okay, it didn't last long, because that's what I said. It didn't last long because you know what she had to get into. She wanted to start talking about Isaiah and that girl Eva. I mean, I get it that you heard something about the girl. You don't really like the girl like that. I mean, I understand. I get it, but girl, you do too much. Because anyway. Isaiah shows up at Eva's to talk about he been looking for her all day. He was like, "Cause you ain't where you said you was gonna be, girl. So what's going on?" You know what's going on. She ain't like the way your mama had sat up in there and talked about her like a doggone dog. You remember Eva face looking like this, sir? She was cut to the core. She was like, well, I just, I had changed my schedule around, and, that's all that had happened. He said, no, I feel like you're trying to slip away from me. And he's not buying her excuses for her unavailability. But you go and ask your mama about it. Your mama knows so doggone much. Ask your doggone mama where somebody at, why somebody ain't talking to you. She know everything. Now, Grayson was the one who was walking around and walking up on Ashley and making her nervous. They both know that Leah is lurking around, so they trying to play it cool and all of that. But she was like, I want to meet your mom. He was like, yeah, you can still meet my mom. I'm like, child, he don't really want you to meet his mom right now. He busy doing stuff down to the hospital. He ain't got no business. Can you just leave it alone, child? Leave it alone. Let me turn these comments on so they'll be on stage for you guys. Okay, there you are. All right, now. Naomi speaks highly of Eva, which I'm sure a lot of y'all hated. How could she be saying something nice about Eva after what Eva did in her family? Just replace that with Leslie and it'll be cool, But anyway, she says, Naomi speaks highly of Eva and the progress that she's making. She says, the only thing is, that mama. She started out rough and she's doing good. But that mama, now I got to agree. Now we can give it to Leslie all day. Just don't be giving it to Leslie in front of Eva's face. Because just like you don't want nobody talking about your mama in your face, she don't want nobody talking about hers, even though her mama ain't worth a doggone. That's still her mama. You can show some respect around here. Talk about that lady mama when she ain't there. You don't be talking about that lady mama while she's sitting right there. I don't know nobody do that. That's how you come up and get your face slapped somewhere. At least where I'm from. Maybe y'all don't be smacking people, but people be getting smacked. You talk about somebody, mom. Where I'm at, you gonna do that. Them's fighting words. So she asked her to give Eva the benefit of the doubt. So they started, she said, because we started off rocky as well. Indeed. She also apologized because she said, I did not ask Isaiah to ask you about Jacob calling me. I wouldn't have did that. And he just kind of jumped the gun from the conversation that we was having. Now, Leslie, excuse me, y'all, I'm burping, excuse me. Leslie is telling Marcel what happened at the lunch and how she handled Darlene. And so she's all like, you should have seen how I was talking to her. I told her this, I told her that, I told her this, that, the fifth, and the third. And I ain't gonna lie, Marcel looked like he was enjoying it. Y'all, I think I'm about to get the hiccups. Hold on, let me drink some water. See, that first burp started off. That felt to me like I'm about to get the hiccup burp. Hold on. Hold on. All right. So Leslie is all bragging about how she was handling Darlene. And so Marcel said, I don't like her neither. Her and my soon-to-be ex-wife, Darlene, her and Darlene, they are two peas in a pod. They like to be two judgmental women together. And you know where there should be two judgmental women gathering together and touching and agreeing, child, it's going to be a lot of judgmentation going on. You already know what it is. He says, Sheila drives me nuts, but you drive me crazy. Baby, you better let him go and put that old man rap on you, why don't you? I guess. Now, Martin wants Samantha to understand that June may feel uncomfortable at the cotillion. It was hard for, it's hard for other folks who used to traveling in these circles to come through to the cotillion because, people be looking and judging and looking. You know what they do. This is where we be looking down our nose at people. So I can understand how she may feel. So Smitty said, well, I was nervous about meeting the Duprees because I'm from a regular family. Well, we just eat in front of the TV. And I had to go learn all the forks and knives and which thing to drink out of. And he says, but when I finally met them, they was having just a crawfish boil in the backyard. And then they mentioned for some reason that Vernon is allergic to shellfish. Yeah, that's right, because Grandpa's allergic to shellfish, right? And I'm like, so I guess who gonna be using that trying to man throw it up later? Leslie probably. Somebody. Vernon, let us find out you somewhere eating meals and things you ain't got no business around there with that Tracy. Who done forgot you got that shellfish allergy and mess around and put some fish or something up in something she done served you? Let us find out. Let us find out. You come landing up to the hospital and then everybody got to explain where you was at and how you got this fish in your system. We just waiting, sir. We just a waiting on you. We just a waiting. We just a waiting. So anyway, Tyrell runs in the house and he was like, somebody chasing me. Somebody been following me all day long. The SUV that was following him turns out, hold on 1 second, guys. Let me grab my phone. Where is it? All right, I'm back. I'm trying to put my ears back in. Woo. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to run downstairs and get a package. Cause my buzzer wouldn't be working, wouldn't you know it, while we on live. Whew. Okay, now I'm out of breath. Cause she ain't got no business running like that. She don't. All right, let me see where I was. Okay, so excuse me. I'm sorry. Okay, so Tyrell comes in the house and he's scared because he says somebody's been following him in the SUV, right? So it turns out, what does it say? Okay, no, I was about to. I thought it went to one scene to the next. So the SUV was following him. Oh yeah, and it turned out to be a security detail that Martin got, and now Smitty mad because Martin, you done forgot to tell these people that people gonna be following them around. I'd be mad too. I'm dipping, I'm running. Could you imagine driving down the street and every time you turn, somebody following you and carrying on? I wouldn't, child. I'd be done fell out somewhere. I would. So I could see him being upset. 'Cause you got this baby all upset for nothing. Woo. Okay, I shouldn't have ran down there and jumped right. But I should have gave myself at least a couple minutes to catch a breath, child. But I was trying to hurry up for y'all. I would. Now, Marcel just said Leslie bought him a closet full of designer clothes. Have you lost your ever loving mind? What is you, girl? What is you buying him clothes for? Are you all able to take that poll that's up there? Because I don't think you are. I think this might be for people who like on Friday night for those who are on stage. So let me know. Are you all able to participate in that poll? Because I don't think anybody's taking it. It says, "Did you like today's episode? Yes or no?" So are you guys able to take that poll? Write that down there for me. But I'm getting ready to take it down anyway. Okay. All right. So, but just let me know if you saw it or if you were able to take a part in it or not. All right. Let me get back to this now. All right. So anyway, she done bought this man a closet full of clothes. And I'm trying to figure out for what. This ain't your man. This ain't your husband. What did you buying him clothes for? Let's see. You know what? I'm tell you something. Pretty ain't always got good sense. What is we buying a man a closet full of clothes for? Why are we doing it? I don't understand. She said, pick out one of those things that I got you and put it on, and we're going to go out and have a night on the town. Girl, whatever. I wish I would. I wish I would. I wouldn't buy a red bug or wrestling suit, baby. You best believe is my southern aunties and stuff. So I ain't buying a red bug or wrestling suit. I ain't gonna do it. And a red bug is about that big, and you know a wrestling suit is even smaller than that. So I ain't even spending money on that. Ain't gonna do it. Okay. Now Jacob calls his dad to update him, tells him to send a person to the hospital to do a little looking around, and to tell Mom I said hello. And Jacob was like, please. He alarmed his fine self, like, you better be careful, son. He worried about his son. He is. Now, Darlene explains. Let me find her picture and put her very snooty picture back up on the screen. Darlene explains that she was only talking to Iz about his dad's past details, and that how she hugs him about when his dad would go on undercover missions. And she's like, and I used to hug him before he left, and I didn't get a chance to do that with Jacob. And she's like, but I meant by no means to cause any problems between you and Jacob. He shouldn't have done that. So Darlene tries to calm Naomi, who's having a hard time with all of this and all of the what ifs that could happen. And Darlene shares with her how she got through things and how her husband used to say, I got this training and I know that I'm going to be all right. And if things don't turn out good, just know that you're going to be all right. She was like, so, and I don't know how that's supposed to make me feel better, girl. I mean, why we keep talking about Jacob? I think it, how do I say goodbye to what we had? I think we're gonna be slow singing and flower bringing for you, Jacob. I just gotta feel, if not for you, for somebody, but I think it's you. Y'all know they done put Iz in the opening credits now. They done put Iz in the opening credits now. Huh? Hey? I'm just saying. So anyway, now Eva did not like what she overheard. And I didn't hear you defending me either, she told him, Isaiah. Eva was hot with him. She says, he said, I did defend you, but because I did let my mother know that her behavior was unacceptable. In the middle of the country club, though, wasn't the place for me to do that. And that's why he had such a long pause when she was out there talking. He said, listen, I had to respect my mama still, because my mama don't play. My mama be smacking people's face off for getting up in her face. Darlene don't play like that. Now, Darlene ain't no punk now. She ain't no punk. So I can see what he's saying. These mamas that don't play, you got to talk to them in a certain tone. And, you can't raise your voice. You can't have too much bass in your voice when you're talking to your mom. Not these kind of mama. So Eva says, Eva thinks getting in his mama's face will make it worse. She's like, why? She's like, I don't even know that you should have did that even, Isaiah, because she's just going to dislike me more. And he says, I was respectful or she would have knocked me out. So he tells her Naomi got a hard time for her at first as well. She says, yeah, but she didn't call her the spawn of Satan like she did me. Girl, that's true. She didn't, at least not to Naomi face. But she said enough. She was nasty to Naomi too, girl. But you right, she ain't call her no spawn of Satan. She didn't. But then again, she's not a spawn of Satan. Your mama is, kind of, I ain't saying she's Satan, girl, but I'm saying she got them tendencies. She be doing some of the same things. She would fit under the same description. That's all I'm saying. But she shouldn't have been calling you out your name, girl, by association. He said his mom's opinion is not the one that counts here, though. So don't worry about that. I was like, okay. See, one thing is be knowing how to talk his stuff. He know how to talk his stuff. He do know how to talk his stuff. He do. Now, grew up in a cop family, but he didn't take that with him. And so he asked Naomi to so I'm sorry, we're talking about Darlene now. So Darlene asked her, but would you do me a favor? And would you try to knock some sense into my son's head for me where it comes down to this Eva? And Naomi said, no, I'm not getting in there. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. She was like, so you're going to have to find another way to do that because I'm not going to do that. So Naomi gets up and leaves, and Darlene stays, which I knew meant that either Kat or Leslie was getting ready to come through there. And I was here for it, baby. I was sitting in my seat like, ooh, what's about to happen up in her? What's about to happen up in her? When she said, I think I'm going to stay and have me some of that peach cobbler. I was like, girl, you about to stay here and about to get into it. I know you about to get into it, girl. I know y'all know it. I know it. Okay, so, but we had to wait to see. For a minute, though, what I really thought was going to happen was that Marcel and Leslie were going to walk up in there. And I was like, now, see, I'd have been in my seat like, ooh, she getting ready to call her friend on speed dial. Girl, I know you won't believe this, but your husband up in there with that crazy woman. And then Eva would have had to pay the price for that, too. She just has to. They one and the same, no matter what her mama do. It's Eva's fault that her mama even tip around there with myself. Everybody know it. Everybody know it. I'm just saying. Okay, so anyway. All right. So anyway, Martin didn't know the detail had started because I almost said Fantasia. That ain't none of that girl name. Her name is Shonda. He said, Shonda did not tell me. So I'm sorry. I was going to let you know. I really was. But they're going to be following each one of us. Each one of us will have somebody. I wish I had somebody assigned to me on a detail. Baby, if I had somebody assigned to me, everywhere I go, I'm going everywhere. I am. I is. I mean, I wish you would. I got a detail. What you talking? So anyway, he was like, everybody going to have somebody telling them individually. And Smitty was like, nope. Because how Smitty gonna go to the alley of doom if somebody over here following him? Huh? Smitty, here's a sidebar for you. Before you go out the door, put this hoodie and this cap on, and the detail will never know it's you, and you can slip right past them into that. You can slip right past that security detail because we can't tell who you are in this hoodie and this hat. That's why you put it on when you in the alley, right? This the time to test it out, Smitty. Don't nobody know that you, Smitty, up on that baseball cap with that hoodie on, with your hands in your pocket. You don't even be looking like you. You don't. See, this is Smitty. Y'all see Smitty? We all know that this don't look like Smitty. This is Smitty. That's Smitty. This Benny. Smitty, Benny. So put your Benny outfit on before you go out the door. And won't nobody know that's you. They won't even recognize you, sir. They will not. We don't know you when you got your baseball cap on and your hoodie. We don't know that's you. It's like Superman when he put them glasses on. Is that Superman? No, he got his glasses on. Now that don't look like Clark Kent no more. Anyway, Samantha wants to talk to June. She wants her to come to the cotillion. And she's like, me and Terrell gonna go down there together. We gonna get her to come. I'm like, okay then. She says, but she don't want no detail. Wait, no, I'm sorry. So then they leave to go talk to June. And then Smitty was like, now I'm gonna tell you something right now. Let me get Smitty picture. I want to make him mistake and put his other picture with the hoodie on, because Lord knows we won't know it's him. Okay, so Smitty, when the kids was gone, Smitty was like, let me tell you something. I ain't about to have no detail follow me, because I'm doing some career changing work right now. I'm out here with disguises and stuff, flipping around alleys and stuff. Y'all ain't about to mess that up for me. So we're going to set some boundaries about this here detail now. When I'm in the alley, let me put that picture. When I'm in the alley with my hoodie on, rocking this hoodie, ain't nobody going to be following me. So then Martin said, but I'm tell you something, you at least got to have a panic button. He's like, okay, I wear a panic button, but they're not going to be following me to the alley. Doom. Once I put my hoodie on, I'm safe anyway. Now, Leslie was in there sitting on Marcel's desk talking to him. And Elon told her that she needed to leave. He got work to do. And she gets up, and I'm sorry, that's when she was like, I pay your salary. You don't tell me what to do. Besides that, I'm rich now. I'm an upstanding citizen. I can do what I want to do. But she gets up. She gets up and bends over with her booty on full display, with her boom boom all up in Elon's face. I mean, she bent over slow so he could get the whole full view. And she kissed Marcel goodbye. And then she walks out. And as she's walking out slow, she turns around and says to Elon, I know you don't get that kind of view at home, huh? And then they was looking up there, looking at each other like, Now, you know what? Now, I told y'all, now they done. Trisha Gant, let me tell you something. You have calmed Leslie down just enough that she Leslie without being too over the top. You was. How about you come up and see me sometimes? That's what Bobby Wobby said. They got to act like Mae West. It ain't the life in my men. It's the men in my. It ain't the men in my life. It's the life in my men. Girl, I'm trying to tell you now, girl. You have brought this thing down. You have calmed Leslie down to a slow, ferocious boil, just enough to let the people don't have to mess with me. Not over the top, like, what are you doing? You done brought that down. Back where I like her. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, she said, I know you don't get that kind of view at home. What y'all trying to say? What y'all trying to say? Wait a minute now, in her defense. Darlene got pockets. Darlene got pockets. Now, they don't set as high as Leslie's pockets, but she still got pockets, man. Don't do Darlene like that. Don't you do Darlene like that. Now, she ain't got what you... I mean, Darlene got everything, but she ain't got... She ain't laid out like yours. I mean, we know that. But girl, don't do Darlene like that. Don't you do Darlene like that. She said, you don't get this kind of view at home. You don't. And baby, the way him... I'm tell you something, Elon, though. Elon. You was looking, though. Elon. You was looking. Elon. You was looking. But anyway, when they walked out of there, him and Marcel kind of looked at each other like, Marcel was like, yep, that's me, dog. Oh, that's me. Now, Smitty sees Ashley at the hospital. Let me take this down. Smitty sees Ashley at the hospital. And she asked what he's doing there. He was like, "Oh, I came to see Nicole on some cotillion business." Now he didn't have his hoodie on, so he was recognizable. Now, this detail woman, I wish I had a picture of it. The woman who was doing detail with the kids was standing in the back where you could clearly see that she was there for what she was there for. But that's okay. I mean, their father is in politics. So if I saw that, I'd be like, oh yeah, these children. And again, I would feel let me tell you something. If my friend got detail, I'm going everywhere. I am. Because we got detail. But anyway, they're not back there looking inconspicuous. You are not detail. Everybody can see you are what you are. You are detail packing heat. So she back there in the background lurking and carrying on. And June tells the kids, I know what y'all trying to do, and I ain't going to that thing. Because they was in there talking, and she was like, I know y'all here to try to get me to go to the thing. But you know what? I do hope that June goes. I want June to bust out. I want June to step out. I want them to see the June they ain't never seen before, because June is a beautiful lady. And baby, when June pop out, and don't put nothing on her matronly. Don't you put one of them Mona dresses on her. Don't put nothing matronly on this lady. Let her pop out. We need for everybody to see it. I need Carlton to see it. I need Ted to see it. You see it. That's what we wanted. We want some of that. You see it. That's what we need. Okay. But anyway, Smitty is in full Spider-Man mode. When he get in there to Nicole's office, he do a complete sweep. And now he in her computer. Lord, Father God, help him. Because you about to break the law. You about to lose your job. Sing it with me now. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Smitty, you about to lose your job. Or your husband. Because you know good and well Martin can't be married to no criminal. Don't nobody know he a criminal. But if your criminality get out, y'all might have to divorce her. Because you know he trying to get this seat in the Senate. You ain't about to mess it up. Anyway, Leslie saw Darlene at Orphagene's. I told y'all I knew it was about to happen. I knew it. But anyway, she sees her at Orphagene's. I don't know if I caught this entire scene. So I'm going to tell you what I remember. She told Darlene that she better not come for Eva again. And Darlene said, is that a threat? She said, you bet your frigid tail it is. And she left. And I don't care what nobody said. Now, this what a mama supposed to do. When somebody up in your child face, the way she was up in her child face, and Leslie might have held back on her over to that dinner, her version of holding back anyway, because Eva was sitting there and in her crazy mind, she was probably thinking that she wasn't going all the way in like she would usually go in. I'm trying to do that for my baby. But now that I done caught this heifer out here on this street, I'm going to let you know. Come for my child one more time and we gonna have a problem, Houston. We gonna have a problem. And I think she right for standing up for her child, because she didn't have no business getting in there. Like I told y'all, when Leslie sat down at this table with them and she got in between this woman and her daughter, I think that's right where she's supposed to sit. Because baby, she walked up on you trying it. Y'all be talking about people's daughters to them, and you don't talk about nobody mama to them. I ain't saying Leslie ain't wrong, but you don't do that. Let me find out something about your mama, and I'm throwing it up in your face. Well, you know your mama, da 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 da. Your mama, you know how she be, you know your mama be out here dropping it low and spreading it right. You ain't supposed to tell nobody no stuff like that to their face. You supposed to gossip about them behind their back. That is the proper way to do it. Because we classy. That's the classy way to do it. We listen and we judge. We gonna judge. When it comes to this show, we got to listen and judge. Okay. All right. So anyway, Eva and Iz are talking about his family. He's like, my family ain't what you think it is. It is not all sunshines and lollipops over there. We fight, and we fight a lot. Okay. And I'm not going to let my mom run you off. She's driven. He told Eva, he says, I like that you are driven and that you own your mistakes. And I agree with that. I agree that Eva owns what she does. I don't know that she lied about what happened with Tomas. I know Tomas did. Baby, I done told you, my daddy told me, if you bold enough to chunk a rock, be bold enough to say you throwed it. And that's the reason why if I'm a chunk of rock, I'm going to call your name so you could turn around and know the rock is coming. Hey, boom. I'm going to let you know. I don't want to sneak attack nobody. Baby, if I'm coming, I'm coming. If I got something to tell you, I'm going to tell you. That's just it. That's all. I like things to be straightforward. I do. You could call me and call me a bald head, such and such a pop, 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 pop. It's all good, but don't get mad now when I start talking about you. And believe me, man, I ain't gonna hit hard because I like to use the truth when you're trying to go. See, that's the real key to signifying. You got to use some truth. You can't just be throwing out stuff. But anyway, I digress. He said that I ain't gonna let my mama run you off. You mean a lot to me. I like that you are driven and that you own your mistakes. And then he pulls out a gift trying to play with us tomorrow. Yeah, let me see. I may not be here for the Friday night fish fry because my son's heart surgery procedure is tomorrow afternoon. Okay, Belinda Hill, we pray and wish the best for you, for your son, for the best outcome, for the doctor's hands to do exactly what they need to do, to be skilled, and that your son will be just fine. He will be just fine, and so it is. All right. He said that he's not going back to Iz. He says that he likes that she owns her mistakes, and he pulls out a gift. We ain't about to be fooled by it because we know good and doggone well this ain't about to be no rain. Or is it? But we know it ain't gonna be no rain. Or is it? Could it be a rain? I don't know. Do y'all want it to be a rain? I don't think so. I don't think it's time. I don't think so. Don't pull out no rain. Don't pull out no ring. That's all I could think was. I was like, don't pull out no ring. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all ain't ready for no engagement. There's still some more things we need to see and do and make sure you can really deal with Leslie because you don't really know about Leslie like you do. And we don't know you yet either, sir. Because we think you is suspicious. Your mama may think that somebody too good for you, but ain't no angel saying when you walked across the floor neither. I done told you, y'all is a family of criminals. Over here trying to act like Eva's the y'all are criminal. Let me tell you something. Things that y'all over here talking about what Leslie did, his daddy done many times over. His daddy's a dirty cop, far as we know. I don't know you not to be, sir. You in bed with everybody over here that's crooked. You may as well get in bed with Leslie. I'm talking about as far as doing crime. You may as well get in bed with Leslie too doing crimes. You're doing it with Marcel and you're doing it with Joey. And them doggone Duprees. Y'all covering up stuff left and right. But Eva the problem. If y'all don't get on somewhere, get off your high horse. Anyway, Friday gonna be cooked. I'm telling y'all now. I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in with the same hot breath Billy Porter had when he was in that lady face saying, I'm coming in there with that. I'm coming in hot breath and all. Be ready. Anyway, Naomi stops by to drop something to Nicole, but she finds Smitty sitting there. And again, good thing you weren't wearing that hoodie. Because she wanted to know. She'd open the door and be like, excuse me, sir. Who are you? She'd be like, excuse me. Who are you sitting over here at my auntie's computer? Whew, good thing you was just being Smitty with your glasses on instead of Smitty with the hat on, child. But she was like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, No, wait, I'm wrong. I'm ahead of myself. I saw this and got to saying the wrong thing. She stopped by to drop something for Nicole, but she decided to go have some ice cream. We arguing tomorrow. There will be arguing tomorrow. We arguing. Okay? But anyway, the kids are mad with June. Well, no, I'm sorry. So she was going to drop something, and she was like, "No, we'll go have some ice cream or some sorbet or something first." And then Grayson was watching, and I'm like, "Why Grayson watching them? They friends? What, they can't talk? She can't stop by?" Now the kids are mad with June for her not wanting to go to the cotillion, and then Miss Samantha stepped up and she was like, "You know what? For once, You need to do something and be there for your kids for once and stop putting yourself first. I was like, oh, lean back. Everybody lean back. Ooh, I was like, child. But she right. You're going to have to rise above your fears for once and put these children first. Now, Isaiah had a bracelet made for Eva. There was some long story about it behind. He was like, but I took the napkin that I had from the night I met you at Winterfest, and I took it to this lady. I guess this is probably a real company that really do this. The napkin that I had made, that I used the night that I met you, I took it. Was it her napkin or his? Hold on, I got a cough. Was this her napkin or his napkin? I took that and I had it made into a bracelet, a paper bracelet. I mean, I'm sentimental. I am. I mean, it was cute. I mean, it does. I mean, that's cute. Because if they should last and last and last, she'll always have that paper bracelet as far as she don't cook in it or nothing. And, nothing happened. You don't cook in the bracelet because it's paper at all. I think it's paper. Even if it's fabric, it's the same thing. But anyway, he said that he wanted her to have that because I'm going to choose you. I choose you and I will always choose you. I was like, you know what, Isaiah? We like that. That was a good little speech, sir. We applaud that. That was good. That was good. It was. I love that. Yeah. Now, Marcel and Elon talk. Leah may know what's going on down in that hospital, and they thinking, this is what they thinking. What we need to do is go around there and talk to Leah. And I'm like, child, y'all, you don't even know you about to mess up. You don't even notice the wrong move to make, sir. But yeah, Leah might know what's going on. So what we gonna do is call. And then they showed this close up. Did y'all see that face that he made when he was like, I just hope Jacob gets home safely. I was like, what is that face you just made, sir? What was that face? What was that face? I hope he gets home safely. That's what it looked like he was about to snort. It was that kind of face. I'm like, child, what is that face? Don't do that face no more. Eli, don't you do that face no more. Don't you do it. Now, Smitty done broke the law and went into Nicole's office and gone into the hospital computer. He ain't do nothing yet, but he accessed it. He got the password from under Nicole's vase like the rest of the family do, following the family tradition, putting it under something. And then Naomi walks in looking for Nicole, and that's when she was like, what you doing in here? And he logged out of the computer. But Smitty, it's too late, baby. You done already broke the law. You done already logged in, sir. Smitty, use a... Hold on, let me find Smitty's picture. Smitty's picture, not what's his name's picture, not his I got on my hood outfit, but Smitty, look at me. Look at us, Smitty. You are now a criminal too, sir. Oh my God, not Smitty. Child. Now let me go back through some of these comments before I had to get out of here. Miss Lil was in the building and she says, good evening, Miss Jen, gatekeepers into the mods. Hey, Miss Lil, how are you today? And B-Lo Dee is in the house and she says, Miss Jen, you early today. I haven't watched the episode yet. Well, I told y'all know Thursday. Sometime I got to come on early. Myrtle Tenson says, hello, Miss Jen, gatekeepers into the mods. Hey, Myrtle. Belinda Hill said, good afternoon, Miss Jen. Tony Lynn, Elaine T, gatekeepers, mod squads. Happy Aga Friday evening. Happy Friday, happy Aga Friday Eve. I like that. And of course, I hit the like button on the way in, but I didn't hit it. Hold on. Let me hit this like button. Now we got 23 likes. And I'm going over here to my other thing, and I'm going to hit it over here too. And hold on. Now we got 24 likes. Do I hit 25? Do I hit 25 likes? Somebody else hit the like button. Okay? Then we could be at an even, well, not even, but we could be at 25. So go on and do that for me. Belinda Hill says, Miss B, congratulations on your 5-month membership. Thank you, child. I gotta support myself, do I not? Miss Jen, I'm loving your BTG intro. Thank you. Hello, gatekeeper. Elaine T. Hello. Wait. Elaine T. Hello, miss. I missed you today. Belinda says, hey, Officer Belinda Boo. Y'all been seeing Leslie and Darlene bump heads like two bulls in a china shop. And I love it. I do. Elaine says, I confess I write my passwords on paper and have it under my keyboard. Girl, don't be telling these people, y'all, girl, delete. Don't be telling these people where your stuff up and your stuff at, girl. You may have a coworker on here looking and listening and lurking, trying to put something on you. Girl, if they do, you let us know. We'll come down there, New York, girl. We'll let them have it. Yeah, Rhonda Reese says, good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Rhonda, we arguing tomorrow. That depends on how you see Darlene, girl. But anybody trying to say it was all right for her doing what she did, baby, y'all gonna get it tomorrow. You is. Leslie, who is with Marcel, is outwardly flirting with Elon. Okay, but because I don't know if Marcel really want her like that. I mean, he did pick her off for Valentine's. And Leslie be liking the bigger fish to fry. And we ain't about to say, Elon fine. Although Marcel is a nice looking man himself. They play his looks down on the show, but Marcel is a very nice looking man himself. I'm scratching my head wondering what was a table doing in the alley. Wait a minute, there was a table in the alley. Well, sometimes people be throwing stuff out. Don't be like people don't throw stuff out in the alley. Something like that right now, y'all alley. Y'all know it is. It looked like the table was in a building, maybe an abandoned building, but not in the alley. I think they heard us about the alley too. I didn't even, because y'all know my head is down. So now I got to go back and watch it and see what y'all talking about. Elaine T says, oh, you're right about the location. Is that where Rashad takes his lunch breaks? Hey, KB, I just thought about something. So if on Facebook, if you ever want to send pictures that happen from the day, but I know you're busy now, but I just thought about that. It just hit me. If you ever want to send pictures there from the episode, you could put them there. And it's really fast for me to upload pictures from there to, I'm talking about Messenger on Facebook, not Instagram. So if you send me pictures to Facebook, I can upload those pretty fast. If ever you want to send something, send it there and I can upload it pretty fast. But even if it's on Friday night and it's something you want to send a picture for or something, just send it there. Okay, Elaine says, I heard you're right about the location. Is that where Rashad takes his lunch break? Elaine T, I still don't understand why we sitting in the alley for. It don't make no sense. Elaine T. Marcel isn't insecure. He understands how Leslie is, and he appears to enjoy watching her get on Elon's last nerve. Could be that too. Taya says, hello. Hey, Taya Heliums. Gatekeepers and viewers, remember to hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Thank you. We're at 29. Do I hit 30? The poll is showing on here. Okay. But were you able to take it? That's the question that I had. Let me see if it's still there. I'm going to put it back up so we can test it. Okay. So I just put it back up there. What I want to know is, are you able to participate in the poll? It has it up here, but can you participate? Or is this really just for people who are on here on the panel on Friday nights? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So we'll leave that up there and let's find out. Let me get back to the comments. Okay, where are we? Hey there, everyone. Hey, KB. Back to the bushes for now, she says. Belinda says she didn't see the poll. I just put it back up. Belinda, she took it down, but it was on the screen. I was here earlier and didn't see it here. She had it and displayed it when she was speaking on it. KB, oh yeah, she must have missed it. Yeah, get those likes up, please. Belinda says, we at 32. Do I hit 35? 32, 35. Can we do 35? Yeah, 32, 32. Can we get 32, 33, 32, 34, 35? Can we get 35? Okay, Be On Purpose is laughing. And Belinda Hill says, you got me cracking up about Smitty, but it's true. Taya Helen says, Leslie is a mess. And she is absolutely a mess, because who's going to question me, boo? Who going to check me, boo? You know that? Hey, Leslie, if you by chance over here listening, that's one we need you to add into your repertoire. Who going to check me, boo? Please put it in there. Who going to check me, boo? Please put it in there. Who going to check me, boo? Now they got Leslie acting like Mae West. Bobby Wappy says hello to everybody. Below Didi says, hey everyone, just finishing the episode. You know Anastasia will try to embarrass June. She better not. She better not. Miss Jen and Gatekeeper's family, I may not be here for the Friday night fish fry because my son's heart surgery procedure is tomorrow afternoon. We will miss you, Belinda, and we'll be praying for your son as well. The actor Isaiah is part of the main cast, he announced. Yes, he is. What that mean for you, Jacob? Prayers for a successful surgery, Belinda. Rhonda says, amen. Praying for your son tomorrow and a full, complete recovery, Tia Helium says. I'll get it together. Miss Jen, amen. Thank you. You're welcome. Praying for your officer, Belinda. Elaine says. Bobby Wobby sends a heart. Elon's hiding secrets from his wife, I suspect. We know our husbands. We know our husbands when y'all be a low down. We know, just like you know your wife. Ain't nobody really hiding it. You be knowing he think he's slick. We know when you think you slick. Thank you, my wonderful Gatekeeper family, for your prayers and for my son. You're welcome. Be on Purpose says, Ogden. Elon was looking sad. He was. When I see you walking down the street, welcome by. You know you was looking, but never trust a big butt and a smile. Don't do that. Eva, Smitty, and Leslie like sneaking on computers. Eva, Smitty, and Leslie like sneaking on computers. Amongst other folks. And Kat. I'm 25. You're number 25. Thank you. I've been hit the like button. Vernice says, don't try it. I hit it. Hey, Vernice. Bilo says, Miss Jen, play a snippet of that song I sent you. I want to argue. Oh, send it to my Are we connected on let me see if you send it to me on Facebook, I can grab it. But let me see if I can grab it from Insta. Girl, you know they're gonna get me for that. Now I'm telling you now. You can't just be doing stuff now. Send an attachment morning. Okay, wait. I'm trying to find you below. There you are. Okay. Oh, I can. You know what? I can play it from over here. They can just hear it. You sent it to me on Instagram, right? Maybe it's okay. Wait, I think it's in the other box. Hold on, let me go check the other box. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, so listen. This does need to be our theme song on Fridays, right? Wait a minute. How do I? Oh. I can't argue with you. Look at you. Look at you. You mad. You won't. Ah, I can't argue with you. You mad. I can't argue with you. Look at you. Oh, no. You mad. Uh-huh. Anyway, you won't argue. I can't argue with you. Hold on one second, you guys. All right, y'all. That's the end of it. Let me hit the rest of these comments and then we're going to get out of here. The table from Joy's Casino, they don't use anymore for gambling. I don't see or have the ability to vote on the poll. No, Miss Jen, it says to type it in the chat. Okay, I see the poll, but unable to participate. We need a hood name for Smith. So I think that poll is going to be for people who are on the panel on Fridays. Good afternoon. Charlene Willer says, good afternoon. We need a hood name for our Smith. Yes, we do. Let's get him a hood name. And let's decide on it tomorrow because I got to get out of here now. Elon and Darlene hiding. Yeah, we know what you did last summer. Miss Lil says she's praying for your son, Belinda. And Miss Jen Moss almost forgot. Peggy says, hi, hey. Darlene has RBF. What that mean? I don't even know what that mean, girl. Inbox me and tell me. All right, y'all. With that, I got to get ready to get on up out of here. But as usual, it's always a ball of fun. I have more fun in the middle of the day when I'm able to do this because y'all know by the evening I be tired. All right. Well, with that, before we get out of here, I want to thank all the gang. Where is it at? Okay, here we go.
Katie Mommy, Bilo Dee, Destiny H, Cousin Linda, Elaine T, Belinda Hill, and the Raven Maniac. Thank you.
All right. With that, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. And don't forget, tomorrow night, with our 5 sponsors, we're able to unlock the panel. I want to argue. I want to argue. I ain't about that. Now, I like Darlene, don't get me wrong. But she's nasty. She just got a funky attitude. She do got a funky attitude, she do. But anyway, y'all get ready to come over here to argue tomorrow night. Don't come over here to be quiet. No, don't be quiet tomorrow. You coming in here, get ready to argue. Come to argue. Be that down in the comments or coming up on the panel. It don't matter. Come ready to argue. I can't wait until they do some stuff where you can put like gifts and stuff in the chat, and then that's the technology we need to be working on, because that would make it a hoot and a holler if we was able to do that. Okay. But anyway, let me get ready to get my butt out of here. I got to go get my mama, okay? Because she's been waiting. She don't like to be waiting, okay? And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. And I do hope y'all having a good day. And if not, remember there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Let's get ready to argue.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.